Welcome back, my YouTube friends and family, or if you're new here, welcome. This is Lindsay, and I am back with more daily work from home job leads for you. I'm excited about today's video because we have a few different data type jobs. We have Walmart hiring, we have Labcorp hiring, we have a place hiring that is literally paying you to enter customer orders that come through like fax and email into the system, so completely non-phone. Now you might want to get a drink or a snack. I have 7 different job leads to share with you today, all hiring remote work from home, and I don't believe any of these require any kind of college degree. But real quickly, if you're new here, what this channel is all about is searching all of the job boards daily. I spend hours searching the job boards so that you don't have to, trying to weed through the scams, finding just the best companies that are hiring work from home jobs right now. Generally, we share them with you on a daily basis, Monday through Friday. Links to all the pages that I'm sharing if you want to read reviews on companies, get those applications in, and timestamps to navigate around this video can all be found in the YouTube description box that's generally located below the video. But first up, we have U-Haul hiring. I threw this one in because somebody was in the comments looking for part-time weekend jobs. I know you probably want like non-phone part-time weekend jobs. There's not a whole lot of part-time that I'm seeing right now. So anything specific that you're looking for, always feel free to leave that in the comments. I can never make any promises, but I do read those and kind of keep that in mind. And if I come across anything, I will share. So U-Haul has 3,900 reviews from past and current employees with an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.4 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a part-time U-Box one-way coordinator. Now, it does say this is a weekend type job. You have to be available to work at least 3 days between Friday and Monday. So probably Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or if you want to do Saturday, Sunday, Monday, but you do have to do one weekday. Now, you can work in a U-Haul office or remote positions as well. And they are really looking for somebody to kind of do customer service. You're interacting with field personnel through phone, email, instant message, and SMS, like text chat, communicating with customers by picking up the phone, making outbound phone calls, or answering incoming phone calls. And you're just kind of scheduling these U-Hauls for them one way. So you're managing the online dashboards, reports, and files, working on multiple customer records simultaneously. So you might be on a phone call scheduling something and also have like a text message or instant message chat going on at the same time. Now, they are going to train you from home, so it's like online training. They don't require any kind of college degree, just somebody who has basic computer skills, somebody who can multitask, someone who has great communication skills, and someone who can pay close attention. So you have great attention to detail. Now, sadly, they did not list pay for this position. It says competitive pay. Anytime I've ever seen U-Haul hiring in the past, pay is generally around that $15, $16 an hour mark. Again, looking for somebody to work part-time, 25 to 32 hours a week. And their shifts are between 6:30 a.m. and 5 p.m. at Arizona time. So if you're outside of that time zone, you'll kind of have to convert that to see if that works for you. Now, if you're looking for a job where the minimum pay is at least $1,000 a week with pay going higher, Sun Life might be for you. Sun Life is a company that manages like benefits for many other companies. When you work for someone, you get like health insurance benefits, leave of absence benefits, all these different benefits. They manage some stuff for different companies. They have 4,600 reviews with an overall rating of 4.1 out of 5 stars. They are looking for an absence leave specialist, again, remote for the United States. Now, please note that they support working in the 48 states of the United States, and they are looking for someone to start in April of May of 2025. But they're really looking for somebody to review those leave of absence claims that are submitted and decide if that person that is applying for a leave of absence is eligible, and you either approve or disapprove their claim. Now, Sun Life manages benefits for a company I've worked for in the past, so I can tell you, since I've been a supervisor at some of these companies, I've had employees submit leave of absences. Kind of what happens is, if they need like FMLA, leave of absence or something like that, they get paperwork, they call Sun Life and they start a claim, right? And they're like, I'm going to need to file for a leave of absence or whatever. And Sun Life will give them paperwork that needs to be filled out and give them the whole process. And then especially for like FMLA leave, if they go to their doctor, they have the proper forms and all that filled out from their doctor, and then they submit that back to Sun Life. And so what Sun Life does is they look over the entire leave of absence case, the paperwork, proof that the leave of absence is needed has been submitted, and whatever guidelines they have to process this paperwork by, they either approve it or disapprove it. And either way, the employee and their supervisor gets a letter saying your leave of absence has been approved or has been not approved. So what Sun of Life is looking for is somebody to review these requests, making sure that that person that is applying is going to meet all those requirements to have their request approved, including their medical condition meets one of the medical conditions on the list that you get a leave of absence for. Like, you can't just take 12 weeks of FMLA for a headache or a sinus infection. You have to suffer from more serious medical conditions like migraines or things like that. So you're going to be picking up the phone, reaching out to employees as well as employers, or maybe even calling their doctors or attorneys, getting that paperwork that is needed. And again, just making sure that your claim decisions match the insurance contract and you're following all laws and regulations. Now, they don't require any kind of college degree for this position, just somebody who is able to work with a diverse group of people. You're passionate for helping people. You can think independently, be a problem solver, make decisions quickly, have great attention to detail, and you do have to have strong math skills for calculations and adjustments of claim payments. But pay for this position starts at $52,500 a year. There's 52 weeks in a year, so that's a little over $1,000 a week, and can go up to $70,900 a year. Next up, we have CertifID hiring. Now, CertifID only has 18 reviews, so always do your own research on any companies before giving them your personal information. Out of those 18 reviews, though, they come highly rated at 4.7 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a data verification specialist. This is full-time remote for the United States. They're really looking for somebody to enhance their product database, making sure it's accurate and upholding that database integrity. So you're going to examine data from various sources, ensuring accuracy and completeness before you enter it into the system. You're going to identify and correct any data errors or inconsistencies. So researching, verifying missing information. You are going to be picking up the phone and making about 35 outbound calls a day to confirm business information before this information is entered into the database or data system. So this is going to require some phone work, even though it's a lot of data entry, because some of this information you have to verify by picking up the phone and asking questions to people. Now, they only require some computer skills, data entry skills, somebody who has that investigative skills, detail-oriented. You can learn to navigate multiple computer systems, or you're already kind of a multitasker. You have great organization and communication skills. Now, sadly, this position did not actually list the pay in the job description. I don't work for any of these companies, so you'll have to ask the actual pay in the interview. However, Glassdoor kind of takes people's salaries. People can tell them what company they work for, what their job title is, and how much they make. And so Glassdoor kind of puts a verification specialist for this company anywhere between $36,000 a year up to $54,000 a year. Now, next up, we have the Florida Cancer Specialist and Research Institute. They have 444 reviews, an overall rating of 3.2 out of 5 stars. They are looking for an electronic data interchange specialist, otherwise known in the healthcare field as EDI specialist. Now, please note, I don't work for any of these companies. They don't state in their job description that they have any state restrictions. It does say Florida remote here, but then it says United States. So I'm not sure if they're only hiring in Florida or if they're hiring throughout the United States. So what a lot of EDI information is, since I work in the healthcare field, is that claims are generally in today's world submitted electronically through like a clearinghouse or a computer system. You don't manually go generally to a insurance company's website and manually key in a claim or mail paper claims. Sometimes there's a whole different situations where you might do that. But for general, a large hospital is going to send 99% of their claims electronically through the system. But how do you know how to make sure that this claim gets to Blue Cross, but this claim gets to maybe Blue Cross Florida. There's Blue Cross South Carolina, right? Blue Cross is just, every state has its own kind of Blue Cross. Then you have United Healthcare, and they manage, maybe it's a United Healthcare Medicare Advantage plan versus a United Healthcare commercial plan through someone's work versus a United Healthcare like managed Medicaid plan for one of the state Medicaids. How do you make sure that that claim goes out of that computer system and gets to the correct insurance company? It is called EDI. You program into the computer system all kinds of specific data, EDI numbers, things like that, that connect that specific insurance payer in the system to a specific place electronically so that that information follows through to the correct place. So they are looking for somebody to basically make sure all these claims are processed through their EMR and Centricity system and are connected and compliant. So all the data is there to make sure they're connected to the right place, going to the right place. You're ensuring proper documentations on file, validating billing through claim scrubbers before processing through that clearinghouse that I was talking about, just conducting random audits, making sure that the coding, the diagnosis codes, everything on the claims are correct. And again, they are going to the correct places. This only requires a high school diploma or GED. While they do want somebody who's kind of familiar with ICD-10 or CPT coding, medical terminology, has some kind of medical office background, that is highly preferred. It's not required though. You do need excellent communication skills, be a multitasker, great attention to detail. Now, their normal business hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'm assuming in the Eastern Standard Time Zone hours is what Florida's in. And again, sadly, this is one that did not list pay, but I did do some research on Glassdoor. And an EDI or electronic data exchange specialist for this company makes anywhere from $44,000 a year up to $63,000 a year. Now, if you're looking for a completely non-phone data entry job, Sarnova is hiring. They have 121 reviews, an overall rating of 3.2 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a customer care administrator for their cardio partners. This is remote for the United States. Don't let the customer care administrator title kind of fool you. They are looking for somebody for order entry from electronic fax and email communications. So you are getting orders through email and through fax, so completely non-phone, and then you're going to be entering them into the system. So you're inputting these customer orders into the system accurately and efficiently in a timely manner. You are verifying those order details, including product information, quantities, pricing, making sure that these orders are processed to meet the delivery deadlines, clarifying order information that have discrepancies or errors in them. So you are going to work closely with the sales, shipping, and inventory teams. So while these orders are coming in through email and fax, and most of this is going to be non-phone, you might have to talk or instant message and deal with your internal co-workers that you work with that are in different departments. So you're handling like order modifications, cancellations, returns, all kind of things like that. Only requires a high school diploma or GED, somebody who can do some typing, basic computer skills, you're proficient at entering data into a computer, great attention to detail, you're kind of customer service oriented, you want to make sure that that order is correct for that customer, strong attention to detail. Now, sadly, this one did not list the pay. That will need to be discussed with them at the time of the interview. And of course, the last two jobs, as we mentioned, Walmart and Labcorp are both hiring. Walmart has 140,000 reviews. They probably need no introduction. They have an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.4 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a senior resolution coordinator for their contact center. So they are hiring in certain states only. Those states are listed at the top. They're also listed on my website in the little job description that is on the website as well. But this is going to be a customer service job. You're taking a high volume of incoming calls, chats, and emails from not only Walmart customers, but also Walmart stores. So the associates, cashiers, things like that work in the stores. And while navigating multiple computer systems, trying to aid in any questions and resolving any issues that they have. If you think Walmart, the questions could be endless. They might be looking for inventory, supply, different things like that. You never know. Walmart handles so much business. You never know what the questions are going to be. You're just the basic customer service. They are looking for somebody who can type at least 25 words per minute, can work with those different software computer systems, specifically Microsoft Office systems like Outlook, Word, Excel. You've got to have a high school diploma or GED and have at least 6 months of either contact center, like customer service experience, retail environment, something like that. Pay is anywhere from $16 an hour up to $28 an hour. Now, if Walmart is paying $28 an hour for work from home customer service, that is fabulous, but I'm guessing they're probably going to start you out more on the $16 an hour range. Please note, though, that they do say that you can be paid a premium of 35 cents an hour up to $33 extra an hour for specific circumstances. So I don't know if that's like if you cover for someone last minute when they call out. I don't know what their specific circumstances are, but it looks like maybe you could pick up shifts or something and make even more money. And of course, last but not least, we have Labcorp hiring. They have 11,000 reviews with an overall rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a remote accounts receivable specialist. This is remote for the United States. It is a full-time position. So where Labcorp is concerned, their accounts receivable specialist is going to be more like claims, AR, billing, things like that. You're processing and posting AR or accounts receivable from your assigned payer, so like insurance companies, within the expected turnaround time. Using their computer-based tools, multiple systems, you're going to be researching payer websites, obtaining, posting backups as needed. So what this means is when a insurance company pays a claim, so Labcorp draws blood for someone, right, and then bills that bill to their insurance if they had insurance for someone. That insurance company pays that lab claim to Labcorp. They pay not only one patient's claim. A lot of times they send one check to Labcorp that covers a lot of patients. And so that posting backup is basically the breakdown of each patient they're paying and how much they're paying for each patient. So then you can take that one lump sum check and then split it out and apply it in the system to all the different patients. So you might have to go on to the insurance company's website. You'll have a login. You might have to log in and like download that posting backup that tells you what patients are being paid and all of that. You're just kind of handling all of the AR and payments from the insurance companies. Now, they only require a high school diploma or GED and somebody who has 1 year of work experience either in insurance claims, EOB, cash posting, billing, accounts payable, receivable, something like that. You do have to meet production goals after you're through training. So you have to be very strong at like reporting, Microsoft Office, Excel skills, things like that. Worked in an office setting or kind of administrative setting before, great communication skills. Now you are going to have your own high-speed internet, but I do believe Labcorp will provide you the computer equipment you need to do the job. Pay is based on location, things like that, but is anywhere between $15 to $16 an hour. Now, please note, this one closes on January 30th, which is tomorrow, so you have today that I'm posting this video to get that application in. And Labcorp is based on the East Coast, so no matter where you are in the United States, they're looking for somebody who can convert their hours to East Coast Eastern Standard Time hours and work standard 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you've made it to the end of this video, I owe you a huge thank you so much for watching and supporting me. You can always feel free to leave in the comments anything that you're looking for. I do read those and keep that in mind. Don't forget, if you enjoyed anything that I shared, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, like button. Sharing is always caring, so please share with all your friends and family, and I'll be back really soon with more work from home job leads just for you.